Good morning, unlearners. It's another beautiful Tuesday morning. And I'm so excited. Today, I am keynoting for the Johannesburg Business School. And they have got an amazing group of senior leadership or women that I'm going to go talk about change and disruptive change, more especially, and the conversation about how we can build the skill of unlearning and relearning as we navigate disruptive change. So excited. I hope you're just as excited. It's a bit early, not too early that it's dark, but still a bit early. I've gone out for my morning run. I've had my amazing morning routine. I'm so excited and pumped for today. Come with me and let's do this.
Got some unlearning to do? Hi there, I'm Zanele Njapa, known to my clients as the UnLearning Lady, a past primary school teacher and now the world's leading voice on using key unlearning principles to self-disrupt, get unstuck, and transition successfully.
Having some morning coffee before I board. So I have ordered myself this is vanilla latte. Usually it's caramel, but today I thought, you know what, it's time for a really great change. I'm gonna do a little bit of catch up on some administration, just some morning emails, a quick little email window before I am in the air and doing the work that I absolutely love. I don't usually come here. You'll know that usually it's the Wimpy that I go to. But I thought today, you know what? Because I did have breakfast this morning. Something light, but filling nonetheless. So I thought, you know what? Because it's coffee that I really need. That I really want. So maybe let's come to a coffee-focused place. So let me show you where I am. There you go. See? I don't know if you can see that. It's like a little bit blurry, but yeah, that's where I am this morning. I will see you guys when I go to board. Landed and actually super desperate for the bathroom. So I'm what's it called? Brisk walking my way to the bathroom. And then from there, I'm catching an Uber to the venue, which is Johannesburg Business School. And I should be early, so really excited to get there, rest, maybe have a coffee again before I'm up on stage. I will see you guys when I get there. Mwah. hey, finally home and back. It's now almost 8 p.m. So gonna have some dinner, gonna do my winding down routine for the day. That includes a beautiful soak, bubble bath, candles, the works. Before bed, maybe a little bit of reading and then bed. I'm so done. These days they get very intense. I think, because of everything that happened in 2020 and 2021, all my work was virtual. And so really coming back into the swing of things is what's happening at the moment with me. And I'm finding that I am needing to be very intentional with my energy management. How I manage my energy and how I regulate. Just making sure that I'm feeling good, and then I'm at my peak the entire day. So, and at those intervals, like when I'm with my client, when I'm on the stage, making sure that I'm fully giving myself, and then afterwards when people want to have conversations further to the content, just to further discuss it and get some of the rest of the juice, I need to make sure that I'm still present and I can be there and I can show up. And then, coming back home when I'm catching up on work that I didn't necessarily get to. So it's a journey. It's definitely a journey. But what I've found, and you guys might know that I've just joined the 5 a.m. club. So I've been doing that for now almost 2 weeks. And just keying in or locking in a really great morning routine. I've always been someone who's really had a great morning routine, but I've just become very intentional about the combination of things I do in my morning and that first hour of the day, and just making sure that I use it so much more intentionally. And so I found that that's really helped me, especially when it comes to the conversation of energy management. I definitely feel it's the strangest thing. I mean, I'll give a full-on review of my journey later on, but it's the strangest thing. Like, I wake up nice and beautifully early before the sun, and I go, to bed around, 10:30, and I just, like, throughout the day, even though I'm up early, I just feel so energetic. Like, it would be like 8 p.m. and I'm just like, give me more. In the least creepy way. But I'm just always ready to go, always so energetic, which I think is just absolutely amazing. Like today, what happened was, when I started my day, you guys didn't see this, I started this video off with, when I was getting ready to actually leave. But the way I started the day is as I start off with meditation, and then I'll do a little bit of reading. And then this morning, I actually went out in the dark. It was pitch black outside. Because it was so early, I went out for a run. I was a little bit nervous because I live in an area that's got like lots of like trees, and but I went for a run in the dark in the early morning, and it was just so exhilarating, and just such a beautiful way to spend my day and help me to peak. I think for me, just always being at my best and at optimum levels of performance is so important for me. Hence the combination of the things that I do in my morning. So if you're someone who's really looking to lock in a great morning routine, I strongly recommend it. If you ever want to chat about that, I'm happy to chat about it, give you a little bit of pointers based on my own experience, and also what I know based on my work of helping people to build habits, to let go and to grab hold as they unlearn and change. I'm happy to support you and help you with that. So let me know if you want to hear me talk a little bit more about my morning routine. You can let me know in the comments. And I'm happy to share a bit more about what I do, and maybe even take a few videos during my morning routine from the time that I get up and I'm all like, which I'm not sure you guys want to see. But hey, if you do, let's make it happen. But it's fine. If you guys do, let's make it happen. Just let me know in the comments. But you can also let me know what's your morning routine. How do you ensure that the way you start your day is with high impact and just really sinking into the kind of mentality, the kind of frame that's going to keep you at optimum levels during the day? What do you do? Or are you just one of those individuals who hasn't necessarily worked at it yet, but you're looking to start? Let me know in the comments. That would be interesting to see, you know, what our unlearning community is up to. It would be really interesting to see what you all do as part of your morning routines. So it's now about just a little over 2 hours before bedtime. It's now officially, you know, going to be winding down time for me. And winding down time means obviously less time on the phone. It means bubble bath. It means less blue light. And all sorts of really, really nice things that help me to just feel like, okay, this day is done. How do we give gratitude for everything that's happened today? How do we bring ourselves back to the present moment? Because that's become something that's really important to me. I haven't shared this on any social media, but might as well just share it now with you guys. Yesterday, it was a holiday. It was Human Rights Day in South Africa, and we were celebrating human rights. And so we spent the afternoon, in essence, and a little bit of the evening with my grandfather. My grandfather, who was married to my late grandmother. They were married when she passed on. But I went to their home together, and I went to her grave, and I went to the graves of two of my uncles, or babumkhulu no babumncane. It just means small father or big father, or, you know, it's based on where your father is in his family. So if your father is the eldest, then all of his brothers become babumncane, which means small dad. And then if maybe someone who's older than your father, then that person becomes babumkhulu, big dad. It's like, yeah. So that's why when you speak to people that are part of my tribe, the isiZulu tribe, they call all their uncles from their father's side or baba, you know. And so that's, yeah. Anyway, I just went on a complete tangent. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I went to my grandmother and the graves of my two uncles, babumkhulu, babumncane, and just spent a bit of time there. And I was just reflecting as we were driving back now from the airport that I can feel in myself. I'm a very intuitive, you know, tuned in, tapped in person, and I love to draw on my spiritual fitness when I need it, because this life can be tough. So I can feel, or I want to feel, both, a combination of both, the kisses of my late grandmother and the embraces, the strong, solid embraces of my two uncles, as I progress through my days, as I, face the day, as I make my decisions, as I grow, as I transform, as I support all of the individuals that I support with my work, all of the organizations that I support with my work, and all of the impact that I make in a range of different aspects in my life. I do want to consistently feel that I don't just walk in as myself. I carry all of those things, all of those lessons that those individuals have learned before, and that they bring to the table, that they brought to me, that they taught me while they were still alive, and that I'm discovering now. Because, when people pass, we discover so much about them after their passing. And that really is what's happening with me and these three individuals that I speak of. Just learning so much about their journeys, but also how they paved a really great path for individuals like me to be able to demand from the world what I now demand, or what I now ask for, or what I now say I am, or the identity I now own and wear so proudly. It's because those individuals, held the shorter end of the stick in some senses. So yeah, that thought for me is always really humbling, that we need to just do justice with what we have and what we know, and do justice by the people who came before us, because there's so much that they did and contributed to who we are. So let's hold the torch up high and just leap into yourself, into your fullest self, without hesitation, because that's the best thing you can do, not just for yourself, those who came before you, but also those who are coming, is just fully express who you are. And I'm so blessed to get to do that in my work consistently, and then support other people to do the same. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble at the end of this. After I thought I was going to say goodbye, and then I went on and on and on. Anyway, I love you guys as always. Sending you hearts and kisses and, you know, all of the good stuff that I'm always sprinkling on you. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of this day. I'm actually more tired than I thought. Okay, guys. Sending you hugs and kisses. Wishing you your personalized version of absolute success. Go out there and be amazing. Bye. Bye, my unlearners.